this is for sure one like transfer that does seem to be moving forward that I really, really have no idea what's going on. Why is Arsenal interested in David Raya? I know that they could potentially be losing Matt Turner, which and I like Matt Turner, but that like he's maybe a number one. David Raya, I think for both sides it like doesn't make sense, and he seems keen on the move as well. I think he knew or knows one of the goalkeeping coaches that's currently in the Arsenal coaching staff. Um, but there's no way. That seems so off to me. Like Ramsdale, I thought did a great job last season. I mean, no, was he perfect? No, he wasn't perfect, and I think he'll continue to get better. And I think he is that kind of guy that he will get better. But man, there were so many times where some of his saves were absolutely insane. And don't like try to pepper me with like the stats of David Raya. I've seen it. I think it was ESPN FC did a segment on it, and I think his like shot stop differential, like something like that was pretty good. But here's the thing. Here's the problem that I see, the twofold that I go for him. David Raya, I think his stock has been going way up. So why would he absolutely choose to halt that potentially when he doesn't need to? Like there are teams that he can go to that he would be the number one that are like of higher profile than Brentford if that's like what he wants. If that's actually what he wants. But his stock has been shooting way up. I think he's truly the talk of the town. I think for a bit it was Nick Pope, I think, was kind of regarded like that, where like it was just sky high, and I think he's kind of cooled. People have kind of cooled on it. I think that it's landed. He's a very good high-end Premier League goalie. He's not the best in the world. There was an overcorrection. He was way the best, and then it was like no, but he's really good. Okay, yeah, let's live with that. David Raya is kind of going that trajectory where like he's regarded phenomenally. Like he is, and he's a really, really good goalkeeper. But why would Arsenal? Well, first of all, why would he do that to his career where he might not start? I don't think he's a starter. I think, if anything, even if they brought competition, I think it would still be Ramsdale's spot to lose, right? And he'd have to do something crazy for him to lose that spot. And then for Arsenal, why would? Again, I think outfield players is one thing where like you bring in competition, you bring in depth. For goalies, to bring in a number one, established number one, to bring him on, it just doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't make sense for them to like shake his confidence, and then they're just kind of like, oh, we're gonna be looking out for you for a mistake. Oh, you made one mistake. Goodbye. We're putting in Raya because we just wanted that excuse. Like, that's what he's gonna be thinking. Like, the goalkeeping position, I think, kind of fragile, and I think kind of what like you just need a sturdy man, and you just don't need to be shaking the table where it doesn't need to be. Like, it just makes no sense, and they're gonna be spending money. Like, spend money on other positions. Spend money on other positions of need. Like, I have no. Again, I don't even want to talk about the Havertz thing. I think that was also waste. They gained a lot of credibility with the Declan Rice signing. I think that was very, very smart. Great, fantastic pickup, fantastic signing. And then it's just kind of been like Havertz, Raya, like and obviously Havertz is confirmed, Raya's not yet. Like, why? Why? It just seems so random to me. And yeah, again, of course, I understand the mentality of a goalie. Like, you want a goalie that's going to be mentally tough, but to potentially stall your career if you're David Raya, I just make it make sense. It doesn't fucking make sense to me. Honestly, it doesn't. Like, I have no idea why David Raya would do it. Like I would have shut that down like immediately. Like unless they're gonna sell for some reason Ramsdale, you know. I'm not interested. I'm not. I appreciate it. You know, you don't want to be rude. You don't want to break relationships or anything in the future if anything changes, but I just don't. Like I see it progressing and I'm just like, why? Why?